13 more Israeli civilian hostages freed from Hamas captivity as part of this deal between Israel and Hamas that has resulted in a fragile truce between the two warring parties. We actually were standing right at this intersection as a convoy with 12 of those hostages, newly freed hostages, actually came right down this road on their way to the Hatzerim air base. But one of those newly freed hostages was actually medically evacuated by helicopter directly from the Gaza Strip to a hospital in southern Israel. Her name is Elma Avraham. She is 84 years old, and the hospital where she is being treated reports that she is in serious condition, saying, quote, her life is in danger. Now, this evacuation, the release of these hostages, actually happened differently than these last two nights, coming directly from the Gaza Strip into Israel rather than going through the Rafah crossing into Egypt first. And we're told that it is because of that serious medical issue with Elma Avraham. Now, the process, other than that, went relatively smoothly. We saw the fairly quick release of these hostages and their entry back into Israel. That was a big contrast with what we saw on Saturday, on the second day of hostage release, where the release of those hostages was delayed by hours by Hamas over disputes about the amount of aid that Israel was providing to the Gaza Strip. And also, I'm learning that there was another serious dispute over one of the hostages being released without her mother. We've typically seen children and mothers who were taken hostage together being released together, but that was not the case with one of those hostages on Saturday. The question now is whether or not this pause in fighting can be extended, whether or not we will see more hostages released. In order to extend that pause in fighting, Hamas will need to release 10 more Israeli hostages per day for an additional day's pause in the fighting. Israeli officials have already indicated that they want to see that pause extended. They want to see more hostages released. And Hamas on Sunday now saying in a statement that they are also seeking to extend this truce. The fate of more than 180 hostages, as well as hundreds more aid trucks entering into Gaza, hang in the balance. Jeremy Diamond, CNN, Urim, Israel.